All right, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, real quick. Ed Gein, Jeffrey Dahmer, myself, and Taylor Schabusiness. What do we all have in common? We live in Wisconsin. Or we lived in Wisconsin. The big difference is I've never been arrested for dismembering a motherfucker. Alright, so real quick, don't forget to check out tacticalpineapple.com/express. Get yourself a fucking holster that you can literally mount anywhere. They are fucking available. We are taking orders right now, and anything that was ordered this week will be shipping next week. That's how quick these things are going out the door. So, as always, tacticalpineapple.com/express. Get yours fucking today. Without any further ado, though, let's get into this most fucked up news story. So, I posed the question at the beginning of this. Ed Gein, Jeffrey Dahmer, myself, and Taylor Schabusiness. If you're watching this channel, you know who I am. It's almost guaranteed every motherfucker knows who Ed Gein is. And Jeffrey Dahmer, obviously, is basically a fucking household name. It's fucked up. But hey, welcome to Wisconsin, where we raise psychotic, fucking sociopathic motherfuckers who aren't afraid to chop a motherfucker up. Now, I say that because the person that you don't know from that list is probably the Taylor Schabusiness. Don't really know if that's how you pronounce her name, but that's how I'm going to fucking say it. 24-year-old Green Bay resident Taylor Schabusiness is currently being held on $2 million bond or bail, whatever you want to say, for the murder, dismemberment, and most fucked up way of killing your boyfriend probably ever. What it comes down to, I came across a story today and I just figured I had to share it because Wisconsin is full of these motherfuckers, and as my grandmother used to say, it's in the water. It's got to be in the water. It's just fucking got to be in the water. So during a drug-fueled sex evening, mind you, of course methamphetamines were involved because it's fucking Wisconsin, and there ain't shit else to do but smoke meth and drink fucking liquor. So, it had to be one of the two things, right? Apparently, the 24-year-old Taylor Schabusiness decided that she was going to strangle her 25-year-old boyfriend, who has been identified as Shad Therion. Now, this is in the great city of Green Bay, Wisconsin, and without holding anything back. Apparently, what happened is she strangled her boyfriend, and then blacked out, maybe even blacked out prior to strangling him, but she doesn't really remember it. She is being charged, just so we're all completely clear, she is being charged with first-degree intentional homicide, mutilating a corpse, and third-degree sexual assault. Now, that's just according to the police and court records. She's obviously innocent until proven guilty. She was arrested for this act that apparently happened on February 22nd, and on March 22nd, she should be going to court again. She appeared in court March 2nd, so that was the first time, and she was, some of the records were amended. But the reality is so what happened, right? Therion, her boyfriend's mother, found her son's severed head in a bucket that had been covered up by a towel in her basement. Now, the police report says that they were engaged in drug-fueled sex acts in his mother's basement when the incident must have occurred, and she chose to dismember this individual. Now, they found the bucket in the basement, they searched the rest of the basement, and they also found in another bucket his severed pecker. So yeah, she chopped his head off, she chopped his dick off. Well, what else did she chop off, you might ask? If they're going through the report, and really, apparently one thing she told the police was, good luck finding all of his organs, because she had to cut him up into several pieces. In her minivan, apparently, they found something like a foot and some legs and just random shit just thrown all over the fucking place. Apparently, she said the meth is the bitch, and it was pretty fucked up that his mom had to find his head in a bucket. Like, she didn't know anything about it. But I digress. The reality of the situation is this fucking chick is psychotic. So, they went through this whole thing talking to her. She knows she did it. Like, she even said she did it. Like, they talked to her about it, and they said it was going to be she said it was going to be difficult to find all the stuff because she butchered him with kitchen knives, and found that the bread knife worked the best because of the serrations made it easier. The police had found his torso in a storage tote, numerous rigid cuts where the head had been removed. Police said a carving knife and several internal organs were also found in the tote with the torso. According to police, there was significant bloodstains on the mattress of a bed in the basement and what appeared to have been blood that was cleaned up from a concrete surface under the bed. Also, according to complaint, evidence of drug use was observed, including a glass pipe and gem bag containing light-colored powder material. So either they were doing methamphetamine by themselves, maybe they even had Hunter Biden over, you never fucking know. But the victim's mother told police that Shabiznis picked up her son at about 9:30 p.m. on February 21st, and that was the last time she had seen him alive. According to the complaint, the victim's mother's boyfriend, victim's mother's boyfriend told her he saw Shabiznis and the victim going into the basement on Monday night or early Tuesday morning, and the victim's mother said she heard Shabiznis talking during the day of Tuesday, February 22nd. She said she also saw a minivan that was parked outside, but she wasn't sure if it was Shabiznis' minivan. Now, the victim's mother told police she woke up at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning on February 23rd after hearing a storm door being slammed. She said she heard a vehicle and assumed it was Shabiznis' van, according to the complaint. The victim's mother said she then saw the light in her basement was still on and went to see if her son was there because she thought Shabiznis had left. The victim's mother said she didn't see anyone in the basement and started to walk back upstairs when she noticed a bucket next to the bottom of the stairs. She decided to remove the blanket from the bucket, and, well, that's where she discovered her son's head. Fucked up, right? I mean, that's some pretty fucked up shit. Like, you gotta find your kid, number one, dead. But you don't even find your kid dead. You just find his fucking head in a bucket. Pretty fucked up. So, according to the complaint, the officers went to Shabiznis' home on Eastman Avenue in Green Bay after they learned where she was last seen with the victim. Police said the investigation led them to search her van. She came out of her apartment and stopped when she saw the officers. According to the complaint, officers said Shabiznis had dried blood on the front of her hooded sweatshirt and on her sweatpants, and her hands appeared to be smeared with blood as well. Can't imagine it's a very clean job cutting a motherfucker up with a bread knife. Just saying. Police said they searched Shabiznis' van, found a crock pot box. Maybe she was planning on cooking, right? Had a crock pot box. So they opened up the crock pot box, and in that they found more body parts, including legs. So that's what they're saying. She was taken back to the police station, interviewed by detectives. She had a cut on her left thumb and scratches on her arms and hands, according to the complaint. When the detectives told Shabiznis they found the victim's head at the mother's home, she replied, "That's pretty fucked up." Shabiznis said she had left the rest of the body in the basement. When asked by the detective what had happened, Shabiznis replied, "That is a good question," and said she'd blacked out, so she doesn't really remember. Obviously, you have got some fucking deep-seated issues, fucking woman. Jesus. 24 years of age, you blacked the fuck out. Not uncommon. Probably did it 30 fucking times myself. Never dismembered a motherfucker while I was blacked out. Probably fucking injured myself a few times. Maybe did some shit I shouldn't have done. Whatever. We'll come back to it. When asked how she dismembered the body, now, mind you, she was blacked out, right? So she shouldn't actually remember any of this. Shabiznis told detectives she used knives from the kitchen of the victim's home, and a bread knife worked the best, like I said, because of the serrated blade. She said, while cutting up the victim's body, she became paranoid and lazy, and said she thought it was the dope making her paranoid, according to the complaint. Probably had nothing to do with the fact that you just chopped up some of your fucking boyfriend, right? Shabiznis told police she and a friend picked up the victim in her van on the day he was killed. Yeah, absolutely crazy. I just, I could continue to read this. It's just, it goes on and on and on and on, but she's absolutely insane. She's not a winner. She had been picked up previously on charges for fleeing and eluding officers, felony bail jumping, possessing drug paraphernalia, resisting an officer, battery on a law enforcement officer, operating while suspended. I mean, it's like a fucking laundry list of shit she's been arrested for. Mind you, she is 24 years old. She's previous arrests in Brown County, all of them in 2020, according to the online court records that we could find. Absolutely insane. This chick was a fucking mess. It's also worth noting this was her boyfriend. Shabusiness is married, has a newborn son, and her husband is currently in jail on unrelated charges. So, winner, chicken fucking dinner, man. This guy fucking lucked out, right? He got a lazy, paranoid drug addict to chop him into fucking pieces, and his mother won the fucking lottery by fucking finding his head in a bucket. What I can only assume is that this chick has some deep-seated issues the drugs brought out. Drugs are a horrible fucking thing. I'm not going to go into a tirade against them or anything like that, but the fact of the matter is this is just another example of drug-fueled psychosis that is brought on and amplified by the fact that people grew up in Wisconsin. It's in the fucking water. Watch the fuck out. And if you've made it to this point in the video, you are a goddamn rock star. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that happy fucking horseshit down there. Notification bells, all that stuff. Matters. If you didn't like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs down because I don't fucking care. Engagement is engagement, motherfucker. I appreciate it. Either way. So until the next video, folks, remember, carry your pistols. Brandon fucking hates them.